Mr. Ball and his little history lesson on today's Ballroom News. Thank you, Ms. Ball. And as we're about to go on to our next segment, I think that a little bit of history about our school was pretty cool to learn, and that the very building we're in is only 20 years old. Kind of intriguing, I must say switch? Am I too short? fresh new episode of GMM on this Thursday morning. Welcome everyone to a fresh new episode of GMM on this Thursday morning B-Day. I'm Fatima, and while we did a baseball fact yesterday, we thought this one would be cool to start off with as well. To talk about today, we need to jump forward to September 12th of 1994, when the World Series that year was canceled. But why? Because on this day, the same year, baseball went on the strike. The MLB suffered a work stoppage after trying to implement a salary cap in the league. At the time, the Players Association did not like that, and they went on a strike, leading to the cancellation of the rest of the season and the World Series. Just a year later, the Atlanta Braves would win the championship that was originally skipped. And that's all about I have for you on your little fact of the day. Onto the pledge and moment of silence. Please stand.
Under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, and you may be seated. Just like the other shows we've had in the past 7 days, we'd like to introduce Mr. Ball and his little history lesson on today's Ballroom News.
Hi, I am Isabel Lovejoy, and I am Student Body Publicity Chair.
Whoop!
Ooh.
Yeah. And you are here to present the Be Somebody Challenge coin to who?
To Francis Story.
Oh! Come on up, Francis Story. Tell us a little bit something about why Franny is so awesome.
I work with her on student council, and I love her energy, and I think you're a great Blue Devil.
Awesome. Congrats, man. You ready for this class?
I think so. I hope so.
Yeah. Well, you'll be very well prepared.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And congratulations to you as well.
Thank you, sir.
Morning, Blue Devils. Today is a pretty special day, like any other day at Marietta. However, I have brought props to show you. I would like to note that on August 11, 2001, 20 years ago today, was the grand opening of this most beautiful campus known as Marietta High School on 1171 Whitlock Avenue. That did not include the impact. The building was built without an auditorium, and that did not include the J Hall. So the main building is really what was built and opened in 2011. For those of you interested in trivia, the principal at the time was one Gordon Pritz, who's an outstanding educator. He had the privilege and honor of opening up this brand new building. And Mr. Scott Bursmith, who has worked here for 3 years, was an assistant principal at that time. So we are very, very thankful to the school board and the community for this beautiful place, and wanted to commemorate this moment. So thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ball. As we're about to go on to our It's only 20 years old. Kind of intriguing, I must say. Anyways, let's move on to the announcements. For anyone joining the Blue Devil basketball teams in the winter, we'll bring you to Coach Hood to talk about the upcoming meeting.
Good morning, I'm Coach Hood. I am here to announce to you guys that we have an informational basketball meeting on August 19th, Thursday morning at 7:20 a.m. before school. We'll meet in the auxiliary gym for all boys interested in trying out for boys basketball this season. We're going to cover important information pertaining to physicals. Got to have a completed physical on file before you can try out. We'll cover conditioning information, when that starts, when that begins. We'll cover eligibility, as well as tryout dates and what to expect from tryouts and the format. So we look forward to seeing all boys interested in trying out for boys basketball this season on Thursday morning, August 19th at 7:20 a.m. in the auxiliary gym. Thank you and have a great day.
Do you have an interest in learning more about healthcare occupations? HOSTA will be holding an interest meeting this Friday before school at 7:15 before school in Mrs. Davis' rooms, E212. All are welcome. And moving on to some other Marietta sports, 2 days ago, following the loss to South Paulding, our softball team did end up falling against the Norcup 12-1. The girls have a game against North Paulding later tonight. And of course, tomorrow, while it isn't the official season opener, football is back on our scrimmage at Norcutt Stadium versus Grayson Rams. More details will come tomorrow. But some details we will talk about today is in regards to the Sportsman's Club. There will be a meeting about said club today at 2:45 in Coach Rogers' room in H220. Anyone interested in joining the MHA Sportsman's Club should attend this information meeting. The topics to be discussed will include elections for officers and future dates and events. But what if you're not interested in Sportsman's Club? Well, the MHA Theater Department is offering tons of opportunities for you to get involved after school, as well as they're offering 4 ways with 4 different clubs to join. But instead of me telling you, here's drama instructors Ms. Steigerwald to give you the scoop.
Good morning, Marietta. This is Ms. Steigerwald, part of the S-Squared duo that is myself and Ms. Smith, and we are in charge of your Blue Devil Theater Department. I'm so excited to tell you guys about 4 wonderful ways for you to get involved throughout the school year if you are in fact interested in theater. All of these ways are great if you're looking to beef up a job application or a college resume. Our first is our drama club. Our drama club is wonderful and amazing. It's comprised of tons of students who are just interested in theater. It's open to everybody. We do lots of theater games, have parties, guest speakers come and tell us about working in the professional world. We also have Lesbian Society. Lesbian Society is actually an international society that you can join after you have worked backstage or been in 2 of our productions. We also have Improv Club. Improv Club is all about working on improv and theater. We'll be playing lots of different fun improv games. We'll be looking at different improvisation techniques that are used in the theater. So if you're super interested in that, that is open to the entire student body, so feel free to come to that. Finally, you are able to work backstage in any of our productions. We usually have a 1-act in our fall season, and in the spring we have our musical. We look forward to seeing you there.
And as we're about to run out of time on today's show, I'm senior anchor Fatima Badillo, and we hope you have a good morning, Marietta. Smile.